This review is going to be on the Gamo PT-80. It's a CO2 powered 177 caliber pellet pistol by Gamo, of course. Has a little lever here. You pull down, flips up the barrel. It uses an 8-shot rotary clip. And what's interesting about this clip is this is probably the widest pellet clip for a CO2 pistol that I've seen. So you can get, somewhat longer pointed or dome pellets into this clip, whereas with other CO2 pistols, which utilizes a circular clip, you cannot. So that's kind of different. This is the first time I've seen a clip this wide. So this is a new pistol. I've never fired this pistol before, so this will be the first time. So that's kind of interesting. But although this clip is kind of wide, it still does not fit the Crosman fast fire pellets. So I think that's what they're called. Anyway, put the clip in, press it down. Has a manual safety on the left hand side. The right hand side is molded in. It has 3-dot sights. They're white front and rear. The rear sight does have an Allen to adjust it for windage, which is pretty cool. It's pretty much all plastic. The top portion here of this barrel housing is metal. Again, it's double action and single action. The double action pull is 7 pounds, 10.3 ounces. The single action pull, which is kind of weird, is 6 pounds, 5.8 ounces. So first time I've ever seen or had a pistol where the double action and single action pulls were so close to one another. Kind of odd, but it does have a long double action trigger pull, but it is smooth in both double and single action. But again, I can kind of get, the 7 pound, I can get over the 7 pound double action pull, but the 6 pound single action pull is not the greatest, but you can still get decent accuracy out of it on single action, even with the 6 pound pull. Has a CO2 piston screw at the bottom. This cover comes up to put your CO2 cartridge in. It has the 2 ports here that you pull out so you can mount your Gamo laser if you wanted to. And I think that's pretty much about it going over this pistol here. So next up will be the accuracy test. It's December now, so I won't be doing a velocity test, being at the temperature, I think right now it's like 52 degrees. So it looks like we have 1, 2, and there's 3, 4, 5. Not a bad 5-shot group at 10 yards for a pistol with a short barrel. Next up is the shooting portion of this review. I'm going to give myself and this pistol a challenge today. And from the cone, to the target is 25 yards. I'm going to fire 5 shots at the center body and see how close I can get to the red there. On a December day with this. And I will be firing all 5 shots in double action. All right, let's go see how I did. Well, I got 4 high and 1 which is actually fairly centered and really close. I won't complain too much. This is my first day shooting this pistol. First time this pistol is being shot today. I was quite surprised by those results. So I've actually moved the cone back to 30 yards and I'm going to do the same thing again. All right, let's go take a look. May have been pushing my luck there, but let's see. I did mark my last shots. So this is a 30-yard group. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too bad. And that was double action on this pistol, shooting that. So last up for the shooting test, this little pistol here. I moved the cone to 15 yards from the target. I am going to see how quickly I can take down the 6 cans and then see how many shots I have left I can put into the head box on this target. them out. Started doing pretty good at first and hit that second set of cans and went downhill. Let's take a look at this target. Again, that was 15 yards, actually 15 yards to the can and 16 yards to the paper. And I got, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many shots I fired at that, but I'll take it. So again, this is to go over, this is my first time shooting this pistol. I've taken it out of the box. I've looked it over. I don't know how long ago, whenever I had it, bought it. But the first time it's being shot. And, you know, even though it does have a sucky trigger, which most of these CO2 guns do, I like this pistol. I like it a lot. It's actually really fun. Although the grip is kind of slippery, and I would say that how smooth this is hinders your accuracy more than the trigger does. Again, the trigger is long, it is kind of heavy in double and single action. You know, 7-pound double action, a 6-pound single action, but you don't really notice that very much. But you do notice how much the gun moves in your hand because of how slippery it is. So, I mean, I could put some rubberized tape on the front and back straps here, and that would help it out a lot. Of course, it's going to make the grip a little bit bigger, but you know, just the fact that I'm actually able to get better grip on it, I think I could actually shoot the gun a little bit better. But I love the size of this pistol. Again, even though it is mostly plastic, it does have a little bit of a weight to it, so it does have some heft. It's actually not a I should say it's actually a really good build quality, this pistol is. So I really like it. It's I guess you have to shoot it. Again, the trigger pull is not great, and another thing bad about these Gamos, this one including, is the fact of this is a new pistol, so I haven't really worried about the seal. But when that seal does go bad, it's the same issue with the other Gamo pistols. For instance, like the P23, of course, where the seal is held in by a pressed in brass ring. So, you know, if you have to go to replace the seal on this pistol, it's going to suck. It's doable, but it's going to suck. But other than that, you know, as long as it's working, this is actually a fantastic pistol. I really must say, I really like it. So I'd highly recommend it. Again, they've been, you know, discontinued forever, but I'd say if you have a chance to pick one up, pick one up. And that's it for today.